Have you ever been really cold or maybe super scared? You know that feeling when the temperature drops suddenly and you can't help but shiver? Or when you hear a strange noise in the dark and your heart starts racing? Or even just totally amazed by something, like seeing a breathtaking view for the first time or witnessing an incredible event that leaves you speechless? You probably felt it, that little shiver that makes the hairs on your arms stand up. It's almost like your body is reacting to something beyond your control. Those are goosebumps, and they're pretty weird when you think about it. Tiny bumps that appear out of nowhere, making your skin look like it's covered in little hills. Why do our bodies do that? What triggers this strange reaction? It's something that happens to everyone, yet it remains a bit of a mystery. What's the point of those tiny bumps on our skin? Are they just a quirk of our biology, or do they serve a deeper purpose? It's a question that has puzzled people for ages. Scientists and curious minds alike have wondered about the origins and reasons behind goosebumps. It turns out those goosebumps are like little echoes from our past. They're remnants of a time when our ancestors needed them for survival. They're a reminder of a time when humans had a lot more hair, and they served a real purpose. Back then, goosebumps would make our hair stand on end, creating an insulating layer to keep us warm or making us look bigger to scare off predators. Today, they might not seem like a big deal. In our modern lives, we don't rely on body hair for warmth or protection anymore. But understanding goosebumps gives us a glimpse into how we've evolved and how our bodies still hold on to ancient reflexes. It's fascinating to see how these small reactions connect us to our distant past. So let's dive in and uncover the science behind this everyday mystery. Join us as we explore the origins, the science, and the surprising facts about goosebumps. You might just see your skin in a whole new light. Okay, so what's actually happening when we get goosebumps? It's a curious phenomenon that many of us have experienced, but few truly understand. Let's dive into the science behind it. It all starts with our nervous system, which is like our body's control center. This intricate network of nerves and signals is responsible for managing countless functions, from our heartbeat to our reflexes. When we encounter something that triggers goosebumps, like feeling cold, scared, or even inspired, our brain sends a signal. This signal is a way for our body to react to external stimuli, preparing us for what's to come. This signal travels through our nerves to tiny muscles attached to each hair follicle. These muscles are incredibly small, but play a significant role in our body's response mechanisms. These muscles are called erector pili muscles, which is a fancy way of saying hair-raising muscles. They are responsible for the movement of our hair follicles, a feature that has evolved over millions of years. And guess what they do? You got it. They contract or tighten up. This contraction is a reflex action, meaning it happens automatically without us having to think about it. This contraction pulls on the hair follicle, making the hair stand straight up. This is a vestigial reflex, meaning it's a leftover from our evolutionary past when our ancestors had much more body hair. And there you have it, goosebumps. This reaction might seem trivial, but it's a fascinating glimpse into how our bodies have adapted over time. It's a simple mechanism, but it plays a fascinating role in our biology and our history. From keeping our ancestors warm to signaling emotional responses, goosebumps are a small but mighty part of our human experience. To understand why we get goosebumps, we need to take a trip back in time. Imagine our ancient ancestors covered in thick fur, living in a world full of danger. When they got cold, those goosebumps fluffed up their fur, creating a layer of insulation to trap heat, just like putting on a big furry coat. But that's not all. When our ancestors faced a threat like a predator, goosebumps came in handy again. The raised fur made them look bigger and more intimidating, like a cat puffing up its fur. It was a way of saying back off to any potential danger. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I don't have thick fur anymore. Why do I still get goosebumps? That's a great question. While we've lost most of our fur, our bodies still hold on to some of those ancient reflexes. Goosebumps are a perfect example of this. They're a leftover response, a reminder of our evolutionary past. Think about it like this. When we feel threatened or scared, our bodies go into fight or flight mode. Our heart races, our breathing gets faster, and we feel a surge of adrenaline. Goosebumps are part of this ancient stress response, even though they don't serve the same purpose they did for our furry ancestors. Section 5, Chills and Thrills, Goosebumps and Our Emotions. Here's something really cool. Goosebumps aren't just triggered by physical sensations like cold or fear. We can also get them from strong emotional experiences. Think about a time you listened to an amazing piece of music, watched a powerful movie scene, or witnessed an act of incredible courage. Chances are you felt those little bumps pop up on your skin. Why does this happen? Well, our emotions are closely tied to our nervous system. When we experience something deeply moving, our brain interprets it as significant, even if it's not a physical threat. And sometimes that response includes, you guessed it, goosebumps. Section 6. The power of music goosebumps on the concert stage. Music has a unique ability to give us goosebumps. Whether it's a soaring melody, a powerful guitar riff, or the soulful voice of a singer, certain sounds can send shivers down our spines. There's even a scientific term for this phenomenon, frisson, which is French for shiver. Scientists believe that musical frisson happens because music taps into our deep-seated emotions. Unexpected changes in melody, harmony, or rhythm can trigger a release of dopamine, a feel-good chemical in our brains. This dopamine rush can create a sense of pleasure and excitement, which for many people manifests as goosebumps. Section 7. A universal language goosebumps across cultures. Goosebumps are something that all humans experience regardless of their background or where they live. It's a universal language of the body, a way for us to express a wide range of emotions, from fear and awe to inspiration and joy. Think about how goosebumps are portrayed in different cultures. In some cultures, goosebumps are associated with supernatural experiences or spiritual awakenings. In others, they're seen as a sign of good luck or a premonition of something to come. No matter how they're interpreted, goosebumps remind us of our shared humanity and the powerful ways our bodies respond to the world around us. Section 8. More than just skin deep, the significance of goosebumps. So, there you have it, the story of goosebumps from our furry ancestors to the concert stage. They may seem like a small thing, but they tell a much bigger story about our evolution, our emotions, and the amazing ways our bodies work. Next time you feel those little bumps pop up on your skin, take a moment to appreciate them. They're a reminder that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. A long line of humans who have experienced the same chills and thrills for thousands of years. Section 9. Fun facts, goosebumps are just plain cool. Ready for some bonus goosebump trivia? Let's dive into some fascinating facts about this curious phenomenon that we all experience from time to time. Here are a few fun facts to impress your friends. Animals get goosebumps too. Yes, you heard that right. It's not just humans who experience this peculiar reaction. It's true. Many mammals, from cats and dogs to chimpanzees and elephants, experience goosebumps. This reaction is a part of their natural defense mechanism, helping them appear larger and more intimidating to potential threats. It's a reminder that we're all connected in the animal kingdom. This shared trait highlights the fascinating ways in which our bodies respond to the environment, linking us to our furry and not-so-furry friends. Goosebumps can't get you high. While they might feel good, goosebumps don't actually release enough dopamine to get you high. Sorry to disappoint, but they do serve as a physical reminder of our body's intricate response system. While they might feel good, goosebumps don't actually release enough dopamine to get you high. Sorry to disappoint, but they do serve as a physical reminder of our body's intricate response system. Some people can control their goosebumps. That's right, some people have the ability to consciously raise and lower their goosebumps at will. This rare skill is known as voluntary piloerection. That's right, some people have the ability to consciously raise and lower their goosebumps at will. This rare skill is known as voluntary piloerection. Imagine being able to control such a primal response at your command. Talk about a neat party trick. Imagine showing off this unique ability to your friends. It's sure to be a conversation starter and a fun way to demonstrate the wonders of the human body. Goosebumps are still a bit of a mystery. While we know a lot about the science behind goosebumps, there's still much we don't understand. For instance, why do we get them when we listen to music or watch a touching scene in a movie? While we know a lot about the science behind goosebumps, there's still much we don't understand. For example, why do some people get goosebumps more easily than others? Is it purely genetic, or are there other factors at play? For example, why do some people get goosebumps more easily than others? And what's the evolutionary purpose of emotional goosebumps? These questions continue to puzzle scientists and spark curiosity. And what's the evolutionary purpose of emotional goosebumps? Could it be a way for our bodies to communicate our feelings to others, or perhaps a leftover trait from our ancestors? These are questions that scientists are still trying to answer. The more we learn, the more we realize how much there is yet to discover about this intriguing phenomenon. So, the next time you get goosebumps, remember you're experiencing a fascinating phenomenon that connects you to humans and animals throughout history. Pretty cool, right? Whether it's from a chill in the air, a powerful emotion, or a sudden fright, goosebumps are a testament to the incredible complexity of our bodies.